Hello, this is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for the week starting the 21st of August. And I mean, there is so much going on this week. It's almost like a monthly. So I'm going to have to pick and choose the nuggets of fabulous that are coming our way. We have that famous new moon eclipse, the second one in Leo. We also have the sun shifting signs. We have Saturn going direct. All sorts of shenanigans. This is a really important week. Here's your weekly astrology. Capricorn, you've been going through a pretty tough time for quite some time now, actually. You've had to really look at yourself, your patterns, who you want to be. You've had to deconstruct your life in some way. And you've been working just as hard internally as you have externally. It's been tough. Or maybe some Capricorns have been running away from doing that work. Whatever happens this week, it's coming to a head in some way. And that's because we have this new moon and solar eclipse in your primal zone. So all of those primal feelings, desires, hidden things connected to money, connected to power and powerlessness are coming to the surface. For some of you, it may be that you're going into a new phase where you become powerful, where you go into a business partnership or you create something that leads to wealth and what's that word? What's that word? What's that word when you've got power in the world? Anyway, you catch my drift. Authority. You have authority in the world. And you're like, yes, I quite like this. I want my bloody authority back. Having said that, you're coming at it from a different angle. The moon is clearing out your soul and going, okay, you must have learnt by now that you have to weave in other things to that. Family is important to you, love is important to you, all of that stuff. And you've been so busy kind of fighting your own demons, or perhaps dealing with someone else who's being really, really tricky, that you haven't been able to be still and think, what are my own primal needs? This new moon eclipse is going to show you and is going to help you in some way. It could also be the start of a very wild affair. There are many ways that this, think of anything primal, this is what's changing, this is what's transforming. But I have to say, also you've got the sun and moon trine Uranus, the unpredictable, surprising planet, in your position of home and family. So home and family are going to be important this week. And maybe there's a healing there, a change there, a letting go, a forgiveness. But whatever it is, deeply profound. A lot of other very positive stuff coming up. Another reason you've been having a bit of a hard time, certainly, I think it's, well, over a year, is because Saturn has been in a kind of airy-fairy place, a place that's about secrets being revealed, about your psychic intuition. You've been opening up in some way, and that may have felt a bit uncomfortable. Perhaps you've just found yourself just feeling things deeply, or you found yourself in strange situations, having strange and meaningful conversations, and you're not one to normally open up. So you're like, what is this? What's happening to me? But Saturn is going, do you know what? It's okay to express your vulnerability. It's okay to open up your soul and your spirit. And Mars is pushing you on at the moment and going, combine this, use your intuition, be radical in your expression of yourself, your sexuality and who you are in the world, and be proud of who you are, and don't resist. I mean, I'm giving you a lecture. It's not really me. I'm channeling it from the universe. Anyway, the sun is shifting signs and leading you towards the next level of energy, which is all about you being adventurous, being a free spirit, and exploring things in a jovial and happy way. And it's all a lot lighter. So gradually over the coming weeks, that energy is coming in. Before that, we have Venus trine Capricorn, I'm going crazy. Venus trine Chiron and Venus square Uranus. There's some more work coming up around relationships, home and family, communication. But Venus is helping you heal that. And Uranus is giving you the right surprise situations for you to deal with things. The good news is Saturn, in that very psychic, very explorative, very kind of secrets being revealed way, is going direct. You've done a lot of inner work. You might have found it quite intense. Now you're feeling a little bit back to your old self. And Venus, the planet of love, is changing signs. Now, Venus in this position can be a little bit tricky because it's a kind of obsession, desire, out of control sexuality. It can be looking at relationships and power imbalances. If somebody's got money, if someone hasn't got money, if you're repressing your sexuality, all of that comes up with Venus in this position. Having said that, makes you very sexually charismatic. There's always an upside. Well, ending this week, we end on a high note as Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is sextile Saturn, your ruler, and is saying, use your intuition to make money. There's something to be said for that, but do it in a grounded and structured way. So you're bringing in, you know, your natural energy with this magic that's around you at the moment. Fascinating. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Hello, wonderful one. Thank you so much for listening. It would be fabulous if you liked, subscribed, or shared. It would be really, really helpful. Also, I have a ton of free stuff for you. Horoscope.co.uk for everything astrology, and michelleknight.com for everything psychic and free tarot reading. See you there.